Hey guys, Evans was Ed 111 here today, and I'm bringing you a video on a game called Winged Sakura, a game that is an RPG anime style tower defense that recently came out on Steam. And this game, I'm really liking it simply because of the fact that I can't really compare it with any other games. A lot of people are going to instantly criticize it because of the art style and everything and say, oh, it's just for weeaboos or whatever the fuck you want to say about anime, but personally, I like it. Say what you want about me, but I don't really care. It's still a fun game nonetheless, and the art style does not influence that. So, I've got a game so far, which I'm currently... in fact, I do need to quickly get a skill up. I will talk about the actual basic mechanics of the game, first of all, before going into menus and everything like that, because otherwise you're just going to get very confused. So, I need to unlock a new spell, and I am probably going to go with Mines. I feel as though Mines are pretty useful. As I did say, the game is a tower defense, which you probably wouldn't think. You'd think, oh, it's a turn-based fighter or something. But no, it is a tower defense. This is the effective menu. And I will go into a story mission. I will start on level 3 just to show you basic mechanics, and then I'll attempt level 4, which I have found very difficult currently. I haven't been able to beat it yet, so I'll go on normal mode. One criticism I do have is the mission briefing screens can seem a little bit clunky. It's not very well defined or anything like that, but that's just a very minor gripe, and that is me nitpicking. So I'll jump into a level, and this is the basic layout of the game. I think the best thing I could compare this to is Plants vs Zombies. Enemies approach from 5 different lanes, and then you need to place little summons to fight off these enemies. So my Q just fires ranged arrows, my W fires AoE lightning bolts in 3 lanes, my E is a shield that stops enemy passing, and my R is a quick splash damage on enemies in a lane. So what I will do is I'll put some arrows up there and some splash damage down here. Quickly do that. That uses up mana, which you can see in the top left, but mana really isn't a problem right now. So I'll try and get down these lanes, and I'll put that in the middle lane so you can take down those guys, and put a shield so it'll cause them to cluster together, causing the lightning to hit more enemies. You can pause if you want to take time to think about what you're going to do or where you're going to place units. You also have spells in the bottom right, as you can see, but the spells are a lot more limited than the summons. I didn't mean to place that there, that was a big mistake. A couple of them you can just place, like, you can spam them, like my R and Q have very low cooldowns, as you can see, so you really need to constantly be on your feet and placing them as fast as possible. Now, I want to place one of these here, so he's firing in those lanes, and place more arrow dudes and splash guys to get rid of these ones. The problem with these guys is they only attack in one lane, so you need to constantly be placing them and paying attention to them. I'm going to place a shield there to stop them getting further. If the enemies get to your units, then your units instantly despawn, with the exception of a shield one, who holds them off, obviously. But otherwise, you just need to constantly be placing them, because they despawn after time, and they despawn if the enemy gets to them. Now, you can actually level these units up. If you saw earlier, in the menu, they all had levels, and you can level them up. Every time you use them and complete a level, they level up, which increases their stats slightly. You can also give them different equipment, like swords, weapons and accessories, things like that. So, again, it's a very nice, it's got a lot of depth to it, and a lot of people would probably think, oh, this is just a simple, relaxing game. You just play and you place units and you kill enemies. But no, it's very bloody hectic, and there's a lot of number crunching to it, and it's very, very intense at times. So these are just simple lanes. I will be placing simple units to get rid of them. I don't want to place my shield or my AoE one yet, because they have quite long cooldowns, and if there's more enemies, then I want to be able to deal with them straight away, as opposed to having to wait for the cooldowns to come off. I still don't have to use any spells yet, but this may be the wave that I was talking about. I will try and deal with it as much as I can, but no, I can deal with this so far. I just need to wait to see where the rest of the enemies are coming from, if I'm perfectly honest. Because right now, I'm more than well equipped to deal with this without... Okay, there's a few more cats. Again, I can deal with them. So, keep placing units. I haven't had to use my W or E yet, but we'll see if that is prone to change. I'll keep placing these. You can also notice that the units I'm summoning are actually units that are attacking me. Basically, if you spend enough time defeating these units, then you unlock them for yourself, and you can use them as your own little towers or summons. Because the story in this game, I won't go into the story, to be honest. It's about a character called Mindy, who is a Sakura spirit, or Sakura spirit, and she has the power to summon these units, and she's being trained by Mindy, I believe it is. Sorry if I got the name wrong. But there is a story to the game. It's pretty original. It's nothing amazing. That's what I'll say. It doesn't really have much going for it. Now, there's 2 lanes, so I'm going to place that there, and place a shield there to stop those coming, because those guys are pretty fast. They are coming from the bottom. I'll keep placing arrow units up here. Get a splash there, and throw in more of these. Now, I will use a spell just to show you what spells I like, because I'm approaching the last wave, so I'll use fireballs there, that'll throw fireballs along. The spells are really powerful, they can pretty much always clear a wave or a single enemy in the case of a mine. But let's skip to the next wave, seeing as I finished that one pretty quickly. Let's drop down a AoE dude there, and throw down splash people here. Should be able to deal with this wave. This just seems to be a fast one, not a big problem. In fact, is this the last wave? Yes, it is. In that case, that was very easy. I've leveled up my units quite a bit now, so I think I am definitely equipped for the 4th level. Every time you repeat level, you still get experience. You can pick item blossoms, which are items effectively. They can give you crafting recipes, they can give you crafting materials, or they can give you items which you can just sell, or actual items themselves. So now that I've completed that level, I'm back in my bedroom, and I can equip my characters. You have the best thing currently available, but who was it who need? Yeah, you can get claws now, because I just found some claws. That'll increase your damage, and yes, that will be good for you. So there is also something else I wanted to do. If I go to the shop, I can now, I believe I can craft a special bow. This does 4 damage as opposed to 1. All I need is ore, so if I go into the shop, I can go into this, and then I should be able to buy some more. I think it's just a common one I need. I'll cost 200 Sakura coins, so craft, and then I can do that. Then I can craft that, and yep, there we go. No, wait, that's the confirmation box. Where is the actual, is it that? Yep, there we go. Okay, so there's a bow crafted, and I can also upgrade equipment. However, that requires enchanting stones, and those are a lot more rare than the actual crafting materials. So if I go back to my profile screen, you can equip up to 8 total spirits, and currently I only have 4, but I can imagine how hectic it's going to be when you have 8. What was that made? A bow. There we go. And yep, that increases damage by a decent amount. So what else is there I need to do? Yeah, I showed you the skills menu, I showed you the spirits menu, and yeah, I think that's pretty much everything here. I've showed you the equipment. You can save your game, obviously, by doing that, and there's also autosaves. But what I will do now is I will attempt the... Also, I will mention, this is like your home hub, but these areas I haven't found a use for them. There's a library, and there's also a corridor or hallway, but again, haven't found use for them. I assume story elements will come into it, and you can do the separate things there, but right now I cannot. So I will just go down and do quest number 4, which is here. There is also survival, but I haven't unlocked that yet. So, level 4, and attempt it on normal mode. You can do it on harder modes for more rewards, but again, I don't think I'm very well equipped for that. So, as I said, first time I tried this, I didn't actually manage to succeed. So, hopefully it goes better for me this time. With my increased equipment and levels up, I think it could go alright. It's going alright so far, I'm keeping them off, but there's 8 waves to deal with. Keep summoning Fury. I hate how much you have to spam Fury. I will mention that this game, again, as I said, it's not the most relaxing game in the world. You do have to constantly be on your feet, but that is a double-edged sword, really. It can be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. It depends how you look at it or what kind of game you want out of it. For me, personally, I would like it if it was a bit more casual, but I think that is just me. I mean, I play a lot of casual RPGs, and I like them, but the intense ones just... I shouldn't have done that, I should place a shield. The intense ones I just find too hard to get into as much recently. Okay, this isn't looking too good right now. They are pushing quite far forward. So I'll place arrows there, another Fury there, and a shield there to stop them progressing further. An arrow back there, and another Fury there, so you can swipe them and do AoE damage. Now this is just another wave of 5, so the arrow turret should be able to deal with it. I'll place a Fury one just to save some time. And then that should be the wave dealt with. That guy actually broke through. There we go. That should be it. A Fury and an arrow, and then another. Oh, this one's actually this one's looking a bit more intense. So I'm going to use a fireball here, place an arrow there, place AoE there, place a shield there, and a Fury there. So I can't imagine how this is going to be with 8 units. It's probably going to be pretty damn ridiculous. But is that out of range? Is that out of range? I think that's out of range. So he's not actually attacking those units. No, he is. Okay, I just missed it. You can also pause and click on targets, or right click to select which targets you want your summons or spirits to target. But again, that's something you won't have to do all the time, but when the combat gets intense, you will have to constantly be doing it every few seconds, constantly micromanaging, and it can be pretty damn... Oh shit. Ooh god, this is a lot of enemies. Okay, a Fury there. I might actually have to fireball at this rate. No, I think I should be able to deal with it. I don't want to waste fireballs if I don't need to. I can get a shield there, and... Whoa, I did a lot of damage to that wave. How did I do that? Okay, no, I should be able to deal with this without using any spells. I'll keep planting more units. There's some cats up there. There's some... What are they actually called? Magicats, Furies, and Magicats. Okay, I need to learn the enemy names if I actually want to be professional about this, but right now I'm not doing that. A shield there, and a Magicat. Okay, yeah, I'm not even going to attempt to learn the enemy names because I'm doing a terrible job of it. Now, I am going to want to use a spell here because otherwise he's going to get to my Magicat and fuck him up. So do that, and it's getting very intense right now. I'm going to have to plant another shield there to stop them getting through. And I'll plant a Fury there and a Ranger dude there. I'm kind of learning the names, but not fast enough. I need time to think. No, you do not. I'm not even going to pause. I'm going to spite you and make that claim false. Magicat there, Fury there, and what are these dudes called? I want to pause to check, but then I'd be going against what I just said. So there we go. Was that the last one? No, there's one more wave to go. Okay, I think I've got this. I'm going to use fireballs just to be safe. And Fury and a Ranger, and another Fury and another Ranger, and then that should be this wave cleared up. And now down to wave 7. So I want that there. I'm going to put a shield there, a Fury and a Ranger, and a few more Rangers to get rid of this row, because the Magicat and the shield should have this one covered. In fact, maybe not in the slightest. Okay, keep them coming, keep the units coming, keep pressing them. Put shield there, and okay, I think I've got this. I'm having to click so much. I will mention that in insane mode, you're not allowed to strategic pause. You have to constantly be placing units. And like, this is level 4, and it's already intense. With only 4 spirits out of 8. Oh, okay, shield, and Magicat, and that, and... Can't actually place anything else, okay. I'll just keep placing Furies in the bottom row. You are breaking through. Do not break through. That's going to create problems for me. I might just fireball this row, but there's only 2 enemies. No, there's not. Now there's 3. Okay. No, wait. Oh, shit. I have more fireballs than I thought. But this is not looking good. Okay. There we go. And am I going to have to mine? I think I might have to mine. I'll keep placing units as fast as I can, but... Oh, God. This is so bad. And there's a lot coming top, too. Okay, I'll get one of those to start getting rid of these guys. I need to get rid of these ones, too. Okay, you're breaking through. No, Magicat's got it covered. Keep placing Rangers and Furies, and I think I've recovered. There we go. Not a single one broke through. You get up to 10 lives, so 10 enemies can break through. But other than that, you really need to keep the line pushed back. That's all well unlocked. Cat fur, crafting recipe, data fragment so I can make an accessory, which is a bracelet, more cat fur, and a copper coin. Jesus Christ, that was intense. And here's a bit of story. You can see Mindy and Minzy interacting. Mindy has no idea what's going on, a very big and common anime trope. And Minzy is the know-it-all who's being very unrevealing with information. And Seven is the male accomplice / love interest. Although it has been subverted every now and then, like they do make jokes of it, and they're not being completely serious with themselves, which is nice. And entrance is 1 in 500 attack, so another mission straight up. Not too much story progress going on here. And yeah, Mindy once again saying that she'll explain after. Seven has no idea what's going on, but he's trying to work it out for himself. Who's defending the back entrances? Who knows? But yeah, that's enough of the game, I think. There's a game in a nutshell. I'm 20% through, so I don't actually think there are many levels going for it, so content may be slightly limited. There could be future DLC or expansions. But until then, this has been me, Evans with Z111. Please rating if you enjoyed the video, and I'll have links to the game if you want to buy it for yourself in the description below. This has been me, Evans with Z111. Please rate if you enjoyed. I think I've already said that. This is me out. Peace.